West Indies have really turned it on here today in Chattogram with a very comfortable, clinical and convincing win. And they win this match by 5 wickets and take the series, a clean sweep of the series, 3-0. Well done to the West Indies, bad luck for the Bangladeshis. It's my pleasure now to say that this is the presentation ceremony of the Dutch Bangla Bank T20 International Series 2025. Bangladesh versus the West Indies, powered by Rocket, co-sponsor Nexus Pay. I'd like to introduce you to our presentation party here today. To my left, Mr. Mohammed Sohail, Executive Vice President and Head, Chattogram Cluster of the Dutch Bangla Bank. Next to him, Mr. Ahsan Iqbal Chaudhry, Director of the Bangladesh Cricket Board and Chairman of the Tournament Committee of the BCB. Next to him, Mr. Mohammad Aminul Islam Bulbul, the Honorable President of the Bangladesh Cricket Board and Chairman of the BPL Governing Council. And next to him, Mr. Asif Akbar, Director, Bangladesh Cricket Board and Chairman of the Age Group Tournament Committee of the BCB. Thank you all for being here with us. Straight away, I'd request Liton Kumar Das to come across and have a few words, please. Well, Liton, a day which didn't really all go well for Bangladesh. At the toss, you said you'd be reasonably happy batting first and scoring 150, but that seemed not enough straight away.
I think sometimes you can't control some things. When we bat, they have no due. They bowl almost 12 over as a spinner, and when they bowl, the wicket was pretty tough to bat on. When we come to the ball, they have no turn. All the ground was at that moment the due. So they have lucky to bat second. You can't control and you can't judge before the game.
No, of course, you can't judge before the game, but it's just a feeling that you have after looking at the wicket. I mean, Tamim gave you that wonderful start, a brilliant knock. Not enough support from the others.
I'm not saying that Tamim batted really well. I thought it is a decent total in this wicket. If the 40 overs games were the same like wicket, might be a different ball game.
You feel that a couple of drop catches early on could have affected the game?
Yeah, you know, when you, the crucial time, if you drop a couple of catches, it will be hard. And they batted really well. They execute their plan and they hold the tournament, hold the series, they batted and they're bowling really well.
You've had a good run in the recent past with winning a lot of series in the T20 format. This is a wake-up call, I suppose. There must be lessons to be learned from what you've not achieved this time.
Yeah, sometimes when you play before the series, I want to be a tough time, and they give us tough time. So I'm very happy to they give us that challenge. And yeah, still we have to learn something and we have to improve something. We'll learn and we'll come back strongly again.
That's the spirit. That's what all your supporters want, and hope that you have a better future in the remaining games that are coming up soon.
Thanks. Can I say a little bit Bangla?
Absolutely.
Thank you, চিটাগাংয়ের সবাইরে অনেক অনেক ধন্যবাদ। আমাদেরকে এইভাবে সাপোর্ট করে যাবেন। আশার স্বরূপ আমরা পারফরমেন্স দিতে পারি নাই, বাট আশা করতেছি যখনই খেলবো আপনাদের মুখে হাসি ফোটাবো এবং ভালো কিছু দেওয়ার চেষ্টা করব। থ্যাংক ইউ।
Thank you very much. Liton Kumar Das just thanking the Chattogram crowd and saying that even when they're not playing well, the manner in which they supported them, he appreciates that very much. Okay, now we have 2 awards. First of all, I'll give the Player of the Series award, and this is US $2,000 to be handed over by Mr. Asif Akbar. And for his brilliant bowling prowess, it goes to Romario Shepherd, 7 wickets in this Dutch Bangla Bank series. And he had a hat-trick today also. Romario, well done, the smiles. And we'd like to collect that crest and the check for $2,000 US. And come across and have a few words, please. Well, you seem to be in the thick of things. And today, I'm just wondering, a lot of your players, your mates did not realize that you had taken that hat-trick because it covered 2 overs, last ball of the previous over and 2 from the 2 balls on the next over. So how did you feel about it? Did you know you're on target?
No, I didn't know, until they told me that I actually took a hat trick. Then I actually realized it was a hat trick. But at that time, I wasn't, trying to celebrate it too much because I know I had 4 more balls remaining in the game. So I want to be clinical as possible in the last over there.
And that is the crucial part, that you can't rest on your laurels. As they say, if you're controlling things, you want to make sure that you end on a high.
Yeah, exactly, because you don't want to give the team momentum going into the next stage of the game. So we saw in the first T20 we got a big over in the last over and actually took momentum going into the halftime. So I know exactly what I need to get done in the last over here actually, and I did it. Yeah.
Yeah, some youngsters helping you out. I mean, it's such a nice lot to be working with. You must be pretty happy with your teammates.
Yeah, I'm happy, the way they batted today was fantastic, Ruston, the captain of the day, taking control, and also the young Hakim, the way he played, it looked good for the future.
Well done in the series. Best of luck to you for the games that are coming up for you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Romario Shepherd. And he's, of course, the player of the series. Right now, a man who had taken over the mantle of captaincy today in place of Shea Hope. He led from the front. The Dutch Bangla Bank Player of the Match, an award of $1,000 goes to Roston Chase, the captain today. If you'd just like to collect that from Mr. Mohammed Sohail. Very impressive, Roston. Having, the mantle of captaincy is never easy to don, but you seem to be very comfortable with it, with your batting. And Hakim Magist must have impressed you, this youngster.
Yes, well, he's a very impressive player. I played with him in the CPL, and this year he's been showing positive signs. That's why he's here. And me and him just had to chat out there just to take it as deep as possible, and he was stroking it well, so I just told him to play his natural game.
Just going back to the Bangladeshi batting innings, young Tanzid batted very well. And then you kept on chipping away, regular fall of wickets. That was imperative in the manner you went. But were you a little disappointed with some of catches that might have been caught on to, hung on to?
Yes, well, we wanted to be clinical. We actually spoke about our fielding in the last team meeting. We wanted to lift it a bit. But these things do happen. But we were still able to restrict them for a decent total, so we were happy with that.
Yeah, anytime you get a side out, all out in the 20 overs is a great achievement. And then you seem to be pacing your innings very well. And at the end, that flourish, you did it so convincingly. That must be heartening.
Yeah, well, it's a wicket that is hard to start on, but once you get in, it's very easy pace. And I thought that this wicket was the best wicket of the series. The ball wasn't holding and spinning as much, so it was good for stroke play, and that we did.
And West Indies cricket needed an emphatic performance from the team because they've had a middling kind of success in the recent past. All goes well for the future, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, we lost in the ODIs, and they did beat us at home 3-love, so we didn't want anything less than 3-love, so that was the goal from the beginning, and the guys just came out for the whole series and executed what we asked of them, and it was lovely to be a part of.
Must have been. Well done. Congratulations again. Now, I'd like to request you to go across and pick up that trophy, the Dutch Bangla Bank T20 International Trophy. Thank you for talking to us.
Thanks.
And
Thanks
best of luck. Mr.